Let's design the Galactic line. One of my pet peeves is when a game chunks things up and hands them to you, rather than letting you feel like you're getting there naturally. This is a big problem with 4X games, like in Stellaris, for example. You click on a star and boom, there's the star's stats. It pops up in a separate little window, or on its own little map screen, and it's completely distinct from the galaxy or whatever. And then when you go to click on a planet, boom, you got a little window that shows the planet and all the stuff on it. That really bothers me. It bothers me in The Sims as well, although they've taken pains to make it more smooth recently. When you go into a neighborhood and then you have to click on a house and the house kind of just pops into existence and you're obviously in a completely different window that's no longer the neighborhood window. Obviously there are constraints. The computer can't go infinitely and do everything as fast as you want it to, but you can smooth it over with with some decent design. You can hide all of those transitions. So what I've been focusing on is trying to figure out the best way to do that. So what I have is a system where everything that's needed is already in this game world. It's just low res. And as you click on it, the low res stuff will be revealed and can load up as high res, at whatever rate the computer can handle. So if I click here, you can see that the moon and the orbital paths were just hidden by the camera angle. They weren't actually not in the scene. And as you zoom in, they're revealed, and you get a nice natural feel. You don't have to worry about popping up in another window or whatever. Now, you still do get a pop-up that describes the location and allows you to do stuff, but that's kind of an adjunct. It's not the core display. It's a window on top of the display. The core display still feels like it's in the same system, because it is. And similarly, when you zoom out, it hides back behind the Earth again. So that's what I've been up to, and I think that this is a relatively good feel. I'm probably going to have to polish it some more, especially with things like speed and stuff like that. But right now what I've got to do is I've got to figure out a good way to handle the list over here and then clicking on stuff over here. I think it should be okay, but what I'm worried about is Saturn. If you're not aware, Saturn has like a bajillion moons, and I'm not sure how to do that. If you kind of have a good idea, if you have no ideas, I'll probably just end up making it so that there's, a maximum of 4 useful moons, and then the rest are just not listed. But even with 4 moons, it's already a little bit tough. See? Now, this isn't finished yet. I haven't finished creating data for it or anything. But I guess I can probably go out to maybe... I could create a ring of moons like this. That might be a good way to do it. Well, let me know if you have any good ideas, and let me know what you think about this method.